What is good, YouTube? It is the big stepper MackieTV, and when I'm on your screens, then it's W's in the chat. So there's been a huge discourse on TikTok, um, in the comments of my comments. Mac, how does Mac make his money? He's never beating the rich guy allegations, all this stuff, right? And I feel like let me just clear all the air, and I'm gonna start from the beginning, from when I first started making money, which was at the age 14. I was in grade 8 till now. It's going to be a quick rundown of how I started making money. So, I don't know, strap in or take some notes if you want to, wherever it feels applicable, but this is the full story. Okay, so let's start with grade 8. In grade 8, I started selling hoodies. I, in grade 8, Bryson Tiller was very popular at that point. He just came out. Um, and I think it's the song "Don't" that came out, and there's a song that he had the word low key in it, right? And then people started saying the word low key. So I'm so low key. I'm chilling. I'm low key. And then I decided, let me capitalize on this. And then I started designing hoodies that say keep it low key, and they started selling. And then when people started seeing me selling hoodies, they decided I also want to sell hoodies. And then they started selling hoodies at the school, at the same school as me. And then it went on. I feel like I was the first one in maybe my area, but I never saw anyone selling hoodies and t-shirts and stuff like that before I did it. But I might be biased. That's how I started my first official business. Before that, I would like wash cars and stuff like that. Guys, me, I love money. To be honest with you, I really love money. So me finding new ways of making that money was always a priority for me, because I once saw a thing. I don't know by which rich person it was, but they were always saying that you should create multiple rails of um, income. So you can't just have a 9 to 5 job. That's it. You have to have different things. All of them bring money. That's me. That's why you see me unboxing all these things, because I have different rails of income. Okay, let's fast forward to 2019. So two forms of income were coming in then. I used to sell food at school. No, 2020 to 2020. I sell food at school. Let's start with high school. I used to sell muffins in the morning. So what I would do is, you can take tips on this. I would go to Checkers and buy. They would sell a bag of muffins for like I think 25 rand, and I'd sell all those muffins. I think inside there were 20 muffins. I think there were 20 muffins in a bag, right? I would sell those like each muffin for 5 rand. So 5 times 20 is 100, right? So I made 100 rand of something that I bought for 20 rand. So just multiply that each day in your head. Each day. Because other people were selling like lollipops, go slows. That's thinking backwards for me. My profit margins were insane. Insane profit margins. You buy something for 20, and at the end of the day, you get 100. So you put another 80 aside, you buy another 20. 20, you just keep. Do you know how much money you'd make by the end of the week? I don't know in my head, but just calculate that. That's how I would make money. I didn't want to sell ghost lows and all these things. And the crazy part is, it was a very open market. So I would sell to my friends at school who weren't feeling like I'm a kuinya outside, because I'd get kuinyas as well. But if they didn't feel like makunyas, they'd get cupcakes. Not cupcakes, man, muffins. And the teachers as well. The teachers drank coffee in the morning. I sold muffins right there. Other days I'd buy scones, and the teachers were mad for the scones. Even the teachers would buy, and then they would drink with their coffee. Life was dandy from there. Let's fast forward a year later to 2019. I wanted to get more into my food stuff, so I started a little thing called Max Kitchen. I would go to parties. I would set up stalls and make food. It was almost like I saw Junk Park in when Junk Park was still kind of like getting famous and everything, and I'm like, I could make this food. This food is not special. I made it. I made my own thing. It was almost like Junk Park. It was like southern fried chicken and stuff like that. and then I would sell that at parties and everything because I know people get hungry at parties, and if you want to drink more, you have to eat more to balance it out. So I'd sell food, make good margins as well there. So I just bounce around from party to party, different weekends, calling friends who host parties. Yo, let me do it. We'll do it like this. You'll get this percentage, and yeah. I'm recording. Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, same year. Let's do 2019 still. Um, I'm an artist, by the way. I cook. I have art passions. I draw. I paint. So I would paint things for people, and then I would sell the paintings. Right. I would also move on to doing digital portraits. So my grandma got me an iPad for the celebration I was having for coming back from the mountain. My grandma bought me an iPad, and then my aunt asked me what I wanted because she couldn't give me a gift in time. There was a whole conversation. She was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Can I please have this Apple Pencil? It will go with my iPad and will make life easier for me." She's like, "How much is it?" I told her it was 2.5 at the time. She sent it right then and there, and I ordered it right then and there. So I don't have any more things. Once I got that, I started making wedding invitations for people. I started making other invitations, just invitations in general for people, digital invitations. I would make portraits of people for couples, logos. I would design, um, basically design everything for people, and then they pay me. That was another rail of I would make posters as well. I'd make posters for people who are having Valentine's sales, Black Friday sales, um, all those things. Yeah, money never stopped for me. Like I know that a week doesn't pass without money coming in. Okay, let's fast forward to 2021. Started content creation. I started making skits, started making jokes, started getting traction. Um, got banned in 2022 because um, TikTok was very sensitive back then. I had a lot of friends getting like banned for things that I didn't understand. Even famous people were getting banned, like kind of famous, like about Jessica Mashaba got banned, but I think she had connections with TikTok, so they brought her account back. There's a lot of people that were getting banned. I didn't understand, but I got banned as well. I used to make like other type of content, but the thing is that content wasn't appealing to the brand identity. So the brands, I felt like brands didn't look at me and like we could market this guy because I had very dark humor. So I transitioned into tech beginning of 2024, end of 2023. I'd say November 2023. That's when I started getting into tech, kind of unboxing things. But 2024, that's when I solidified it and just tech only content from then on. And I gained about 60,000 followers by then. This year, I gained 60,000 followers. Um, yeah, because I remember my girlfriend made a whole big deal for me when I hit 50,000. That was like around before July. I think it was around maybe April. She made a whole thing for me when I hit 50K, and now I'm at 90K. So I got like 40,000 from then to now. Yeah. Um, how do I make this money? Brand deals. Most of the money of the things that you see that are coming in, brand deals. You guys know that I show you a lot of Aces things. I get a lot of those brand deals from Aces. Aces and me are like this. Me and Aces together. Um, that's how I get the money. So how would you get this money? So I put my bio, my in my bio I put my email there, right? And in my email they will message me there. They'll be like, okay, these are the terms. We want you to make us 2 videos, make us this, unbox this, all that stuff, and then we'll pay you 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 60,000, whatever the amount is, right? And you agree, you don't agree, whatever. That's how it goes. Other things, you will tend to make long term deals with other people. Me and Asus, we have a like. I feel like we have a good partnership. So I feel like that one is going to be a long-term deal. But I'm open for other companies in any case. How else do I make money this year? Oh, photography. Jumping forward to 2024, photography is another huge um, rail of income for me. I've been shooting matric dances. I've been shooting parties for videos. People would hire me as an assistant for their photography. So a friend of mine who's a photographer will get hired at a place, but he can't do both video and photos. So he'll hire me as an assistant. I'll take the photos, he takes the videos, or vice versa. Um, yeah, and I would charge like a rate depending on who it is. I would charge like 500 an hour, maybe 1,000 an hour, depending on how long we're doing it and everything. Photography is another rail of income. Photography, TikTok, and just like side hustles, eh? What else could I say? I think this year, photography and TikTok have been carrying my financials. Um, from all the things that I bought this year, it all came mostly from TikTok and photography this year. So yeah, I started getting into photography last year, started shooting videos and everything, just like practicing and seeing what is photography about, how can I learn more. Then I started going with my friends who are photographers to their gigs for free. I'll learn from them, see what they do, see how they interact with their clients, how they shoot their shots, not literally shoot, how they go and everything. It's just everything I learn, because something about humility that people forget is when you need to learn something, don't be afraid to be the low man. Like, you learning now, so don't ask to get paid. Just be there in the moment and learn. That's it. But to be honest, I am still learning. I am still learning in this photography game. I get a bit insecure about my work sometimes because of my friends who have higher experience. My work is not always on par with theirs, will never be for now. But I think if I just need to go on my own pace, and then I'll find my way. I'll find my way. What else? Money. I think that's it. I feel like I've done so many things to get money. Oh, I used to also install TVs for people. So like they would get a TV and everything, and they need it installed on a wall, and I would like install those TVs or the frames, whatever. It was mostly from single households, like it would be the mom and the daughter, whatever. So she would be like, "Can you please do this thing for me, and I'll pay you?" And all. I'm like, "Okay, cool, I can do that." So yeah, I feel like I look for a gap and I attack it. That's my tip for you. Look for a gap in the market, attack it right then and there. If you feel like you see a lot of dirty cars in your neighborhood and these people, the car wash is far, offer to wash their cars for them, and then for like a nice cheap price. And then gradually, when they see that your work is going good, it's like peace puppies, increase it by 10 rand. Increase it by 10 rand. Like, yeah, just look at a gap in the market. You see that a lot of people travel to go get their nails done, ladies, to go get their nails done far, to go drive to Joburg, learn how to do the nails, perfect them, and then offer the people the services. Imagine you living on a street and everyone wants to get their nails and there's maintenance week and everything, and you the person everyone's calling for that because you close and you cheap. That's what I'm saying. Basically, my advice for you is find a gap in the market, attack the market. Don't look at people on social media. And you can get inspiration for what you can do, but find a gap in your market, whatever it is you do, and then attack it from there. I feel like you will be successful from then on. And yeah, man, I'm so grateful for everything that I have. Um, I'm truly grateful. Grateful to myself for being able to push. Grateful to God for keeping me up here. And grateful to my parents for letting me stay in their house while I save up to move out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm grateful for my girlfriend for the support. I'm grateful for a lot of people. It's all about self awareness, guys. So if you're watching this, appreciate you watching. I've told you all my secrets about getting the money. I don't know what else you would need to know, but yeah, man, that's that's all there is to it. But if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, and then I will answer those questions maybe in a part two if there are enough comments, and then I'll answer maybe any specific questions you guys have on making money or how you could do it. So yeah, everybody, take care. That's love.